Hello, I'm Wafflestick, and welcome back to my Minecraft survival series on the WayStone server. We are currently on Season 2, Episode 40, which is the final episode of Season 2. The final chapter. I'm sorry I didn't give you guys any warnings, but something happened. Something bad happened to Episode 40, the original one. It got deleted. Yeah, I deleted it on accident, thinking that I had rendered the video out, and I delete my clips so that I can make room for more content and I can record more. So that was my bad. I had totally lost the episode, and I done another one last night, but it wasn't quality enough, so I decided to remove it and do a final episode and a final project of finishing off this base with another bay area. And to lay out the rest of the video, we're going to be going over the projects we done in the original episode 40 and talking about some of the opinions that we have for Season 2, what we liked and what we didn't like, and the transition to Season 3, maybe some plans, and I have a very important question to ask you during the video. So if you're a dedicated watcher of the WayStone series, be sure to let me know an answer on that. But let's go ahead and go over the projects that we did on the original episode. The original episode 40 was an incredibly productive episode because I know the season's coming to an end and I had to start finishing a bunch of projects off. We're going to begin over here by the Potion Brewer area, which you may notice that I have put some wires in. Yeah, I thought I'd give it some balance because this is a bit bulkier than our Potion Brewing Station, and putting circuitry behind the Netherwort farm would have thrown it off balance dramatically because you can see it's slightly still bigger. However, the circuitry behind the Potion Brewer Station, it just kind of balances it a bit and makes it look right. So let's go over to the Nether and see the true project I done for episode 40. Holy cow, I mean, it was a lot of work. I mean, it may not look like much when we go in here, but it did take quite some time. I'm hoping a zombie pigman doesn't ruin the experience. He may, who knows, but we have worked on this project on the original episode 40. Must say, it's kind of cool. It's like an optical illusion. You see my face in this dark hallway and you're slowly approaching it. It's like, whoa, it kind of throws you off a bit. I was going to do some mad decoration on this tunnel, but I decided against it. I wanted to keep it simple. Looks like we need to place in a block. We missed one, but we have the 3x3 piston door with my face. My eyes go in first. I really like that. It's a very simple door. Very, very simple. And now we're in the Nether hub that we decored, and it looks a lot like my colors in my original suit. You can't really tell from the Independence suit for July 4th. But yeah, I love it. I think it looks nice. The colors and the darkness just really fit in the Nether well, and we have done a couple more tunnels we're going to get into. This goes to the squid farm. I thought connecting all of the projects that I had done on the server to one hub would be a cool thing for the world download. And not only that, but we are missing a couple of projects that I'm not going to link, like my redstone village and my modern house build. I think I will just leave those in the wild and let you guys find them. I will show you in the world tour where they are, which is going to be like a bonus episode after this episode. But this tunnel didn't come out that great. I will just go ahead and say it. I mean, with the panes, it looks a lot better than what it did, because you could see out in the Nether, and that distracts you from the ugliness going on with the gray and the sea lanterns. But hey, it's a functional tunnel. It goes straight to our squid farm, and I thought it fit in quite well. We also have like a little Nether fortress tunnel that goes into like a blaze spawner, and I haven't really done anything with it because blaze farms are kind of complicated, and especially at the end of the season, if I'm not going to use it, I probably won't build it. There is a blaze spawner waiting for us. If we ever needed to come back here for whatever reason and collect some blaze rods, that's available to us. That's pretty much what I've done. I mean, it doesn't look like a lot, but if you think about how much block placement that went into this project, I mean, it was a pretty good spread. But I think we need to go over to base again and then start conceptualizing what this next bay is going to look like, because I'm going to be doing a bay dedicated to mapping. Oh yeah, it's going to be fun. Done some off-camera work, and now we have a bay going for us. I'm going to take a couple of these out so that I can put in my sea lanterns, and we need to continue that process all the way throughout the bridge, but I cannot remember for the life of me how I had done that. I got to go all the way under my base just to get to the top. Probably should have went to the other bay area. It'd probably been simpler to get to, but I believe we just need to put some sea lanterns here and then do some crafting tables there, because crafting tables are a genius thing to put into your base build. You need crafting tables. And I've been laying out in my mind what I want things to look like. And I'm going to be doing like circuitry on the sides, kind of keeping the consistency going from these ports, but I'm not going to be doing the same as that one. Maybe a little bit more linear like that one. And now we just got a couple more crafting tables to put in, and I think the rest of the lighting will go into the blocks underneath, and it will be ready to go. We can make a mapping block to put all of our maps onto. Light. Light is very important because we don't want any mobs spawning out here. And having these sea lanterns tucked away in every corner is going to prevent that fully, hopefully. Excessively placing light. But you know my luck, there will probably be a few creepers that spawn or something on the outer rim. Of course, we still got to do the inner circle like this bridge. However, I'm going to be doing more lighting on the circuit prongs that I'm going to be putting on these ports. Ooh, that's going to be fun. And then we can get to our mapping project, which I think I've still got a bunch of sea lanterns to place on that ring. I thought I had more. Oh, I do. I have another stack. I think we could do maybe another ring or two. And then we'll have to go collect some more sea lanterns, which I had a bunch because I AFK'd. And we will do this bay as well, which I don't know if this really needs it because it has a lot of light on it already. But yeah, we need to keep that symmetrical, I guess. Okay, so we have put in the light. It's excessive. It's very excessive. We have done it on these two bays and also this bay. The only bay that is lacking is this one. We got to do that one. I will say this takes away from the aesthetics a bit from the outer side when you look at it. However, if you go on the inner side, it's still a bit powerful, but guess what? I will sacrifice some small aesthetics to keep this a mob-free zone, because I started noticing like little creepers spawning here and there, and I was like, nope, we're not going to have that. Nope. And now we won't on these bays. I got to get this one figured out for the circuitry and the lighting, which shouldn't be too difficult. I got plenty of these blocks to work with. It's going to be a smooth sailing for materials for the ending of this episode. But right now, I guess we should go over to the ocean monument and gather some more sea lanterns for that. Place my beacons underneath so that they do go through the center. We've got like 2 or 3 beacons, I believe. Let's go check. I think I had quite a few beacons because a lot of people were leaving, and I just kind of, ooh, yeah, that will finish off the bay there. Sweet. Don't even have to go over the ocean monument. May have to go check just to clean things up before the world download, but that's about it. I had a bunch of beacons somewhere. I will find them. I think they could be in a shulker box. They could be. Oh, yes. Yes. Only problem is we have 3 beacons and this is a 2-block design. I'm gonna facepalm a bit. Maybe I can find an extra one somewhere. Leech, I'm gonna miss you, man. I started thinking about it and he's gonna be gone. He's going to be gone for about a year. He's going to Africa, if no one heard. I'm sure on the YouTube side of things, it's kind of hard to keep up with everything. But yeah, he's going to be gone for a while. And about this time, he usually gets on, and I miss him. I just simply miss him. I'm hoping we get to talk a little bit while he is at Africa. I think he had some access to Discord, so he may come and chat with me a bit. Anyways, yeah, we were going to go for that beacon. I got kind of lost in that. And I'm going to talk more about my opinions on Season 2 and sort of what I got planned for Season 3. I'm not going to give you any reveals, but I will tell you the certain direction I'm going to go toward, what we could improve for next season for our building. And I still got to find another hub. Seems like I never can find it. Oh, man. Let's just get this beacon. I think I got to kill a bunch of withers at the mob arena to get my beacon going. The mob arena! Oh man, some people may have forgotten about it. I almost forgot about it, all the work we've done over here. It's not very efficient because we have this, of course. It's not very far out the slabs. It's got to be out further, and you know, on this side we've gotten pretty far, and I don't think there's anything spawning way out there. But up there, there's a problem. And in this corner, there was a zombie pigment. That's a problem as well. But for the most part, I feel that it works. I mean, it works better than what I was expecting it to. Oh no, let's go in a safe place. Hopefully spawn up some withers and I can get a wither skull to get that final beacon. This was a fun project. I'm hoping to do something similar to this on a more successful scale at some point in the future. Want to know something really cool? You see this chest? You see this chest right there? It had 2 skulls in it. What? I mean, where did those even come from? I think I may have collected them from the mob arena when I was building it. I'm hoping someone else wasn't saving those, but they were just kind of in a chest with the arena. So that means I have one more skull somewhere on the world because I had collected one in one episode, and I think it could be possibly over at my base area. Why didn't I think of it? I had fun with the mob arena, you know, just kind of chilled out, killed some mobs there, here and there, but I started getting owned. And when Wafflestick starts getting owned, he wants to go something else, I think. Alright, here we go, the digging process. So let's take a look at all the chests and make sure we didn't put it in like a shulker, because that is possible. I didn't even check these. Are these full? Oh, that one is. Oh, wait, I just see, oh, it's netherrack, okay. So nothing in there, unfortunately. A shovel. Interesting, curse of vanishing on that, not worried about it. Okay, so those do not have wither skulls in them. Where did I put that thing? I know I had one in one of my, ooh, I had totally forgot I had all of that powder in there. Did I put it in these chests? Because I could have very well done it. These are garbage chests. You know how I go. I like my garbage chests. Nothing. And, oh, why did I put it in my redstone chest? I don't know why I put it there. Man, I've just got all kinds of cool junk in those that I could have used. And, you know, that's my problem. I won't go through my junk chest and look for stuff. I will immediately resort to going and collecting the material before I do my project. It's a habit. But it's a nice habit because you're overprepared. And if you discover that stuff, you're like, hey, I can use that later down the road, which is great. But let's go over to the wither farming area, get some soul sand, and get that the final nether star for our beacon. Get that done. Why didn't I do this earlier? Why did I not do it? This is the coolest thing ever. 4 beacons active. We are super overpowered at our base. We can jump really high. We can run really fast. We've got some really powerful sword swiping, and we've got resistance, which that doesn't look particularly that great, I don't think, the more I look at it. But, you know, it is what it is. It looks kind of neat, sort of cool. It's like, hey, there's your beacon. I notice it. We should have put it on the ocean floor. Oh, I don't want to do it. I think I'm just going to leave it there. That's fine. I'm just going to be lazy about things. That's super cool. I love it. Now, let's get to this, finish it, and then be done. Well, our beacon effects don't last when you get so far into the Bay Area, but I think I should have enough time to complete these. Oh, ran out right in mid-flight. I'm so used to the double jumping, it's throwing me off. But one final sea lantern right there. That doesn't look that great. Gotta get some slabs. Let's get some stone slabs to finish it off. I love elytras for this purpose. You can just click on a map, make sure that you have it, and then go on. And I gotta be really careful, I gotta be really resourceful, because I got a few more blocks to put in. I've just been kind of doing this, using one rocket, going out, and then coming back. Ooh, got the beacon effect, going really nice and fast. It's there nicely. And I gotta make sure I fill in the whole thing. You can see my redstone village popping in. That's kind of a cool thing. Now just 2 more. Let's see if we can get this, and this will be the final 2 bits. Let's go this way. I think I just gotta go a little bit further. Just a little bit. Oh, don't want to get off the beaten path. That's nice. That's really nice. I gotta get that corner though. I see a corner we didn't get. That should render it in nicely. Now we just gotta go over this way and get this one, and it should be the final one right here. Oh man, this is weird. It's so weird to be completing the projects on season 2 Like, these two maps are going to do it for us. Ooh. Here it comes. Ooh. Oh, I can't do it. Oh. Oh. It hurts. Like, it just hit me. I've got to fix something, though. I noticed that I got to fix this. I got to do my bay lighting, and I think I will be done. I think that will be it. But our major project has been complete. We now have this, and I don't need this map. Let's just, yeah, see a map. Ooh, it's pulling on my heartstrings a bit. Sea lanterns have put in. The tools have been pretty much mended what I could mend, and I've also renamed everything, so it should be good to go. Oh man. Season 2, what a great time. It was really fun for me. It really was. It was the best season. I loved it. It was great. But yeah, let's take a final look at everything. I have kept some chicken because I'm going to be wandering around a bit. And if you want to stick around for some of my opinions on Season 2, what I liked and didn't like, and also what I'm kind of going for in Season 3, then make sure to stay around. And I have a very important question that I need to ask my audience in the next clip. But for now, let's just kind of bask in the glory of this base. I mean, it's been such a long journey, it felt like. And, you know, it wasn't real long. It was like maybe 4 or 5 months that we've been working on Season 2. I felt like there was a lot we could have done more, but to this base in particular, and, you know, the world entirely. But we'll get to that in a minute. I think everything is put away. You guys should have access to everything, so let's go over to spawn and just look and see how much the server has changed since episode 1. It's insane. Remember episode 1? It's time for you to see the change. It's incredible. I mean, just take a look. Oh, wow. It just looks completely different. I mean, it's insane how far we've come this season. Wow. That's incredible. Builds on Season 2 are complete. Everything is done from our aspect of things. I'm going to still clean this stuff up and do little tinkery bits, but that will be off camera. And so this segment of the video is going to be a little bit more boring compared to what I usually do. And I've got a really important question I want you guys to answer. There will be a poll in the video. I would really appreciate it if you can answer it for me because I need to know some feedback on it. I will get this out of the way so you don't have to worry about all the banter afterwards if you want to leave. But do you want me to continue content creation on the WayStone? Is it something that you like to watch? Or do you think I should move on to something else? Is it something that you want to see more of, is what I'm asking. So, there it is. I've laid it out. I should have done it in Season 1 too. I feel slightly inconsiderate because I didn't ask my audience if they wanted more WayStone. And obviously, you know, WayStone Season 2 went really well. And overall, we had a great time on this channel. And I met a lot of incredible people in the audience and also on the server. It has been a great time with that aspect of things. But there's a couple of things that have been kind of bothering me this season as well. So we have a chaotic roster that continues to change. I'm hoping will improve for Season 3. If we decide to go to Season 3, if that's what my audience wants, I will go for that. But, you know, if I don't, then I will be passing the torch down to someone. And I've got a couple of people in mind if it does come to that. But, you know, I think people like the WayStone, and I think people will want a Season 3 because I've got some incredible base build ideas. I have it all wrote down, ready to go. And I've been thinking about the project for quite some time now. Tried it a couple of times off camera, not on the WayStone, and it's going to be fun. It really is, but that's easily transferable to other servers as well if we do end up going somewhere else, if that's what people want. But, you know, I come to think of it, I think you guys like the WayStone, but that's just me. And, you know, it's been kind of a chaotic season because of the roster, and also collaboration has been a little bit less on this channel because I get on very late. Everyone gets on during the day. I get on very late because I work second shift, and it's difficult to collaborate with people. So, I just thought I'd put these points out there, and I think the final point I wanted to make was content creation needs to pick up a bit for Season 3. I'm hoping it does. I really am hoping that, I am not the only one doing all these episodes, and not only that, I think Frimp is the only other one to get to double digits in his episodes. Maybe Jados. I think maybe Jados could have gotten really close, or he has hit that marker. I'm not absolutely sure. But I think that's it. Everything is put away in its proper place. We have gotten our opinions out. Season 3 is going to improve a lot. We have organized Spawn, what we want to do with a Nether Hub to make it more improved. And builds in general. People are very pumped for it. People are very excited on the server, and it's going to be launching July 15th. I think that's not Dave's birthday, but it's still going to launch because it's the soonest I can get it and be organized. But we're going to continue with the single player survival series throughout that time, and July 8th is the server's official closing. So, without any banter, I think that's going to be about it for this season. Hope you guys enjoy watching, and thank you so much for being an amazing audience.